The phrase, the new normal. That's what I'll be discussing today. Hi, my name is Todd. I want to thank you for tuning into the Teal Jack channel. I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. What I'm discussing is this phrase that I've been hearing all over the news media, all over TV, as they're discussing the virus and this pandemic that is what I wouldn't necessarily call a virus, a plague on America, although it is to a degree. I think the policies that are taking place are the plague on America. And I'm tired of this phrase, the new normal, because this should never become the normal. Where people are out of work, they're told to stay at home, they're getting arrested or they're getting citations for going out and doing their daily routines. And as of this morning, I just saw a story on our own local news media here of a gal who has reopened her salon, and she has now had a judge tell her to cease and desist. And I'm not sure what state she's from, but that's wrong. The reality of it is, when you look at the numbers, it's based off what Dr. Erickson said in my previous video. I discussed that. And that is, you've got a very small chance of dying from this disease. And in fact, you've got a greater chance, based off statistics, of dying from influenza than you do the coronavirus. And yet they're keeping us shut down. And it's time for the people to stand up and go against the government and to say, no, not going to do this anymore. This is not our normal. We are taking back our rights. We are taking back our jobs. We're going to make money for our families again, and we're going to get commerce going and the economy going again in this country. But that's not what we're seeing. Now judges are jumping on board, violating our constitutional rights. It's tyranny, and it's disgusting. And this is not what America should become. America should be the leader of the world. And therefore, we should step up, put away Dr. Fauci's lies, and step forward and take control of ourselves, our commerce, and our income again. And go about our daily lives. If we want to travel to Europe, we should have that right. If we want to travel to another state in our union, we should have that right. If I want to drive 5 hours to go see my parents, I should have that right. And under our Constitution, we do have that right, and we need to get it back before they're gone and lost forever. I'm tired of the fear-mongering our news media is doing by declaring this a new normal. Because this is not normal by any way, shape, or form, and we should never accept it as being normal. Yeah, I'm pretty wound up over this because I'm sick and tired of our government taking away our rights. You could say I'm a libertarian when it comes to our government. I literally want less government involving in my life, less government squashing what I want to do, and less government telling me what I want to do. I do believe government is important, and there are certain places that I believe we should have some government regulation. But as a whole, a less government is good for everything. It's good for us. It's good for the country. Give us our freedoms that are granted to us on our constitutional rights. And for all you policymakers and all you lawmakers, stop trying to take them away. Stop passing laws and stop using the local police with the guns on their hips to silence the people. To fine them, throw them in prison, you name it, stop doing it. Give us our rights. You're supposed to be an elected official representing us, and right now, you are not. And for President Trump, I know he'll never see this message, but for President Trump, who I've been a strong supporter of, although it's starting to wax of late, you need to fire Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx, and you need to instantly turn around and hire that Dr. Erickson from California. A guy who's got his head on right. I don't know where he stands politically, but at least he's coming to the people and he's presenting facts and statistics based off of what is actually transpiring and not some whacked out model that has been proven false. And by the way, it's not because we're in the stay-at-home order that his model has not worked. Because there are models, as Dr. Erickson pointed out, that show us that they were utilizing these high numbers of people dying based off of what was going on. And it's just not happening. Remember what Dr. Erickson said. You have a 0.03 chance of dying from this disease. And he said in some cases, a majority of people, like 95%, fully recover without any side effects. 95%. You know, I take the risk every single year of not getting the flu virus vaccination. And you know why? Because every time in my life I've gotten that flu vaccination, I have horrendously gotten the flu badly. And to this day, I don't take that vaccination. And I refuse to. I have asthma, and they consider me a high risk. But I'm not going to get that vaccination anymore. Every time I've gotten it, 100%, I've gotten horrendously sick. So I'm willing to take the risk of getting coronavirus. I'm willing to go about my life with the risk of getting coronavirus. Because you know why? There is risk in everything we do, and we should not live in fear that I might get the virus, or I might get in a car wreck, or I might die in a plane crash. And yet we're not locking all that stuff down when people could lose their lives for it or from it. We're not locking the paragliders down from flying because they have a potential of crashing their paraglider and dying like Grant from King of Random on YouTube. So we need to keep our freedoms. We're not stopping people from buying private aircraft, even though private aircraft crash every single year. And people die from plane crashes every year. But we're not locking that down. So everything we do in life is a risk. Whether it's the choice you make to go to college and to study something that ultimately doesn't pan out, i.e. like myself, and get stuck with a horrendous student loan bill, i.e. like myself, everything in life's a risk. Doesn't matter what you do. Choose a job to go work at. It may not be your cup of tea. You're risking not maybe getting a better job, or fearing to leave that job for a better job because that job may not pan out for you. Everything in life is a risk. Choosing to get married, it's a risk. If it's going to work out or not. Having children, it's risky. Why? You don't know what its effects are going to be. You don't know what kind of child you're going to get. Are they going to behave or are they not going to behave? Are they going to be smart or are they not going to be smart? You have no idea. It's a risk. It's like playing the lottery system. You choose to spend $1 or $2, 10, 20, 100 on a lottery ticket for a small chance you might win. It's still risk. Everything we do involves risk. So why are we locking down our country and keeping it locked down on a 0.03 chance of dying? It's crazy that we are doing this. And this is why the people need to stand up. Become like Martin Luther and protest the government and go back to work. Open up your shops again. Open up your stores again. And let's start trading. Let's start commerce up one more time. Getting people employed, getting money coming back into their households, and getting people back to work. And let's go about our lives like we have been all up until Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx put this lie upon the American people. And Trump, you need to fire his butt and start listening to others. And stop listening to this Dr. Fauci, who it looks like will profit big time should they develop a vaccination for this disease. And that's what I have for you today. I hope you're well. I hope you're not infected. And if you are, I hope you're recovering and you're doing well. May God bless your life richly. Be warm, be filled. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. Hi, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. Please hit the like button below, and if you would, hit the subscribe link up here, and take some time to watch one of my other videos. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day. God bless, and take care of yourself.